Hi everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Tokyo Xanadu EX Plus, and we've gone from the longest part last part to one of the shorter ones this time, but this part is entirely the final boss. So yeah, basically this is 16 minutes of nothing but the true final boss, and I even cut out a death for this one, so yeah. When I say this final boss fight is the hardest and also one of the longest games in the whole, one of the hardest and longest boss in the whole game, yeah. Now in terms of his design, it's, I don't know. I think there's not enough details on him, I think. As a silhouette, he does look kind of it does give off kind of an intimidating kind of aura. But in terms of, holy shit. Well, dead instantly. Yeah, but in terms of the actual design itself is pretty garbage. Maybe that's a bit unfair. But yeah, he's not a bad. So yeah, in terms of how strong he is, he's not. You know, I just don't really like his design all that much. But where he is a kind of a cool, a cool final boss is in how unbelievably strong he is. So yeah, during this boss fight you are forced to keep using these you're forced to use everybody in the party during this time. So we start off with Mr. Goro, Shio, and Ryota. Oh, that's annoying. And so, yeah. So basically for the start of the fight, it's just basically him versus you. And he basically does a fuck ton of damage to you. But then as the fight goes on, he introduces these, he basically summons these enemies as well. That you have to kind of deal with, and yeah, it makes the fight so damn difficult. Yeah, and every attack that he has, it just causes so much fucking damage. He hits like a fucking truck, and his health bar is ridiculously long as well. He has a lot of health. He has a lot of health. He hits really hard, and so yeah, I think at this point I was just really getting frustrated because of how much damage he was causing. Do you know what I mean? Like, he was causing so much fucking damage, and even using the special attacks, it doesn't actually cause that much damage to him. Which is why I said before this, you want to try and have as many of the restorative items for your two types of special attack. You want to have as many of those as you possibly can in order to win. Because in order to do the super attack, I basically bought like over 40. I bought 45 of the ones which kind of the health items which restore your first special attack. I basically bought 45 of those, and I still ended up using I think I ended up using pretty much all of them. So yeah, it needs a lot. You need to really come in prepared for this bastard. So yeah, so once you've restricted his, whittled down his health by this much, here, then basically you'll get in the next 3, which are Yuki, Sora, and Rion. So this is the next team that you're going to be asked to use. There we go. There we go. Power up again. There we go. Yeah, Rion's special attack does do a pretty good amount of damage. But you have to aim it, otherwise that happens. So annoying. So yeah, when you go into the second phase, he actually starts using a different attacks. Starts dropping all these ice skeletons on you, these ice balls on you, and uses this attack which kind of sucks you in. Yeah, he really... So he does change up his strategy every time you go into a new team. Also resummons those enemies, which is pretty fucking annoying. Yeah, as you can see, I'm just barreling through this shit as much as I can. And, you know, the problem is... You know, the problem isn't being able to use the attack, it's making sure that you stay still long enough to use it. So that all the special attack actually hits. And there we go. And now he drops down to basically just his torso. And then he seals up these 3. Yeah, so now he seals up these 3. And now we have to use our next 3, our next team, in order to try and defeat him. So, yeah. Pretty much it's 2 full health bars that you have to take down. Half that with a half of each, so the half with basically half of each health bar being taken down by a team. So here we go, we've got Mitsuki, Ko, and Asuka. Oh no, that's where it is. So the first health bar, I think this is the last. Yeah, this is the last of it, isn't it? Sorry. So the first health bar is taken down by the first 2 teams, and then the final health bar has to be taken down fully by Mitsuki, Asuka, and Ko. And yeah, it does and so yeah, in terms of the damage output, I think his damage output is even increased in the second phase from the first phase. So he deals even more damage, and he also has abilities which cause like that. Fucking hell, Asuka went down super fast. And it also has items which inflict damage, if you know what I mean, like affect what am I doing? Don't you need to heal Mitsuki? There you go, buddy. So it inflicts a absolutely gargantuan amount of... So yeah, he inflicts a gargantuan amount of damage. He's able to inflict status effects pretty liberally. And his attacks also have a lot of range. And also, as you can tell, his... Because I thought what they might do is they might reduce his heartiness a bit, so that he's less hearty. So he goes down, his health goes down easier. Nah, I guess they didn't want to give us that little bit of license. That attack which he showed off there, yeah, we're dead. So I have to retry over again. There we go. So yeah, whittled down his health by 50%. Oh, there we go. And then we get rid of Asuka and Mitsuki. Yeah, and then I think... Okay, that's where it is. The last 2 are 2 teams of 2. So the first half of the second phase is done by Asuka and Mitsuki. And then the final phase is done by Ko and June. Now, of course, if you don't want to use that, like if you don't want these teams to be the ones that you get, because these are the default teams, you can change your teams around if you want to during the boss fight, before you enter the final boss room. But in terms of, does it really make that much of a difference? The answer's no, not really. You can change up and have different teams and all that, and maybe end the fight with somebody different, but in terms of is there anything that you can use here, the answer is not really. So okay, so in order to increase your super special attack, you want to use the Lunar Somas, which is why I would suggest don't use any of your Lunar Somas up until you go into the true final boss fight, and use them all here. Because I think I ended up with, I think this is after 2 playthroughs as well, because I didn't use it in the first fight. The end of my first playthrough, I didn't really use them. But if you want to do that, then you want to use your Lunar. Then, yeah, I ended up with about 20, I want to say. 20 Lunar Somas by the end of 2 playthroughs. So you're not going to get a lot of them. So yeah, save them all for the true final boss. As much as possible, because Jesus Christ. Because yeah, if you use the super special attacks, and you use your Star Somas as well to increase your other special attacks, then yeah, you'll reduce his health down a hell of a lot faster. As you can see, my health is yeah, now I start to skip the animations because I was just like, I've died once already, I just want this to be fucking done. And so I realised at this point, okay, let's use Star Soma, get that up, use Solar Soma, Lunar Soma, sorry, and let's just finish this off super fast. One more, and we should be done. And boom. True final boss is finally kaput. He's finally been put down once and for all. So, yeah. I mean, you don't have to use them. Eventually, if you've got enough healing items and you've got enough, health restores, and you're better at dodging, then yeah, you don't really need to use the special attack, the super attacks all of the time. But making sure you have enough Star and Lunar Somas, as well as there's ones that you can buy from the store as well, does mean that you will, take him down a hell of a lot faster. And he's a cheating bastard. He's got way too much health, and he causes way too much goddamn damage. So yeah, he cheats. Cheat back. Fuck him. Just kill the bastard. Make sure he's done with for good. And so yeah, finally, true final boss is done. And he's returned back to his, well, not his original form, but the form that we met him in as we went into the boss. The young Ko kind of design. You're not done yet, bitch? Is it? Okay. Why was I? Oh my god, so emo.
10年前。
何を言ってんだ。
夕闇。ねえ、教えてよ、お兄ちゃん。
Yeah, it's kind of an odd ending for him, because it kind of seems to suggest that when he was born 10 years ago, during the great disaster, he doesn't seem to know why he was created. It's kind of an odd thing to leave it on. It kind of feels like they were trying to set something up for a sequel, maybe to try and explain fully how this guy came to be and all that, but hasn't happened yet, and I don't think it will at this point. But anyway, that's it for this part. Join me next time for the final part of Tokyo Xanadu EX Plus. We've just got a few more things to do. Basically, we just got to enjoy the festival, and we've got to meet up with one more person. So yeah, see you next time.